Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Rachit Kakat, a CSE student who loves solving problems. And today we are solving two sums. LeetCode is easy, but it is the one of the most important interview question asked of all the times. Let's get into it. Okay, so this problem looks super simple at first, and honestly, it is. But most beginners solve in a slow way. That is two nested loops, which would give us the order of n square time complexity. The interview smiles and says, "Can you do it better?" Today I will show you a clean code having the time complexity as order of n, and the solution uses a hash map. So we get an array of integers and a target value. We need to find two numbers in array that add up to the target and return their indices, not the number themselves, but the indices. One rule is that you can't use the same element twice. And there is always exactly one valid answer, so we don't need to worry about multiple cases. Let's walk through the examples. First one is nums we have given is 2, 7, 11, 15, and the target is 9. So simple, 2 plus 7 is 9. Index 2 is 0, and index of 7 is 1. So we return 0, 1. Second one is nums 2, 3, 4, and the target is 6. Simply we have to plus 2 plus 4 is 6. The index of 1 and 2, we return 1, 2. Third one is 3, 3, and the target is 6. Both add up to the indices 0 and 1. That's done. Simply need to understand. Now let's think how to solve it efficiently. First, the brute force is easy. Two loops, check every pair, but that's order of n square time complexity. And the follow-up literally asks to do is better. Here is the smarter way. For every number I see, I ask, I get, what's the number do I need to pair with this to reach the target? That's just target minus one current number, right? So if the target is 9 and I am looking at 2, then I need a 7. Now, instead of you scanning the whole array again and again to find 7, I use HashMap. As I go through the array, I store each number and its index in the map. Before storing, I check, is it complement already in the map? If yes, then I found my pair. If no, add current value to the map and move on. One pass through the array, order of n time, order of n space. That's it. Now let me code up in this through C++. This is that stores number two index mapping. So map 7 is 1 means 7 is it index 1. We use unordered map because lookups are order of constant on average. Then we have to apply the loop, single loop through an array, one pass. That's what keeps us at order of n. Now let me write the loop. For every number, we calculate what we need to complete in this pair. If the target is 9 and the current value is 2, complement is 7. Simple maths. For it, we would like int complement is the target value minus the current value. If the target is 12 and we have what we have in current value is 2, then simply we need 10. That's how it works. Now, We check, is complement already exists in our map? If it is yes, we already saw it earlier in the map, so we return its stored index and the current index. That's how the problem solved. If the complement isn't in the map, we store the current number with its index and move on. We add it after the check. This is important. It makes sure we don't use the same number twice. We never check a number against itself. So let me hit the submit button. Accepted. Time complexity is order of n. Space is order of n. 1 plus clear solution. That's two sum done. The key takeaway is whenever you are doing repeated lookups, think HashMap. It's the most useful way. It never turns order of n square into order of n instantly. If this helpful to you, drop a like. It genuinely helps me to grow this channel. Comment which problem you want next, and I will cover it. See you in the next one. Thank you.